The English word orange has two meanings: orange the fruit and orange the colour. Clearly the two words are closely linked, because the colour of an orange is orange. But which came first? Was the colour named after the fruit, or was the fruit named after the colour? In this video you'll find out the answer, and also discover the reason why people with orange hair are called redheads. The spread of the word orange across the world correlates with the global spread of the fruit. Orange trees are native to China, but are now grown in many parts of the world due to the fruit's popular taste. They spread to India, and in Sanskrit the orange tree was called naranga. From there they spread throughout the Persian Empire, and the Persians called the orange narang. This was the origin of the Arabic word for orange, naranj. Portuguese merchants found oranges on the Arabian Peninsula as the 16th century began, and brought them to Europe. Some places named oranges after Portugal, where they had been imported. Some Italian dialects called the orange fruit portogallo, and the modern Greek word for orange is portocalli, borrowed from Italian dialects. But on the Iberian Peninsula, the name for oranges was taken from the Arabic word, which is why Spanish naranja is so similar to Arabic naranj. The word was adopted into French and eventually became the English word orange. But wait, how did we end up with orange? What happened to the N at the start of the word in Sanskrit, Persian, Arabic and Spanish? Where did that go? Well, just imagine for a moment that the N was still there. Imagine if, in English, instead of talking about an orange, we were talking about an orange. Instead of talking about an orange, we were talking about an orange, an orange, an orange. It sounds exactly the same. And in French, the same thing applies. Un orange, un orange. It's hard to tell the difference. And that's what happened. Because you couldn't tell the difference between orange with or without an N in spoken language, it was very easy for the N to slip away, so it didn't survive into the English word orange. So, the word orange came to English from India, as the fruit spread through the Middle East and to Europe, and it wasn't until people were eating oranges that they started using the word orange to describe colour. But what word did people originally use to describe the colour orange before oranges came along? Well, they didn't have one. Redder shades of orange were simply shades of red. Yellower shades of orange were simply shades of yellow, and somewhere in between could be described as yellow-red. And this older colour distinction in English, before orange existed, has left traces in our language today. A person with orange hair is called a redhead. This word existed before oranges came to England, and never adjusted to fit the introduction of the new orange colour into the English vocabulary. In the same way, Mars is called the red planet, but if you look at it, it's normally kind of orange. None of the things which have happened to the word orange is unique. Just think about the colour turquoise. We are normally comfortable to describe turquoise as blue-green, and its name comes from the turquoise gem. And just like Greek taking its name for orange from Portugal, turquoise is just the French word for Turkish, because the gem was originally brought to Europe from Turkey. Did anything in this video surprise you? Are there features of English you've always wondered about? Comment below, like and subscribe.